Wow, did an excellent job. Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today we're going to do the first mopping test on the brand new Ecovacs X11 Pro Omni. We're going to see how well it mops up these muddy paw prints. We got a bunch of dirt and debris and long hair. Now this is the Ecovacs X11. It's got a mop roller. It can vacuum and mop your house at the same time. Now this first mopping is pulled out of the first look, and I do have to take it to my home and use it for 3 months. After I use it for 3 months, I'll let you know if it's a gold standard, Just a Dad approved. Buy it now, wait for a deal, or skip it. Now I do purchase these robots with my own money. I wasn't paid for this video. This will be my honest opinion. If you want to find all the robots that have already passed my 3-month real world test, like the Mova P10 Pro here, check out my website, justadadapproved.com. If you purchase a product off my website, or if from this video, I am an Amazon affiliate, the product's not going to cost you anymore, but I do earn a small commission from the sale. Okay, so for this test, I'm going to do the corner test. I'm not going to do the Art Agent hosting. I'm going to do vacuum and mop, strong suction. I'm going to turn it down to about 41. Deep cleaning, 2 passes. Then we're going to hit the start button.
Start vacuuming while mopping. After drying, ventilation cooling will be run for about 90 seconds to keep the mop soft, and then the roller cleaned automatically.
Okay, so the mop roller was drying, so it sounds like it's going to blow some cool air on it first, and then it's going to wash the mop roller. Okay, that took about 15 seconds. Now it's refilling the robot's internal water tank with water. Okay, so it filled the water tank, washed the mop roller. Now it's going to travel to that room. I don't have the lab features where it senses dirt either. That'll be in the ad versus reality video. That'll be coming up next. This one, I just wanted to see how it's going to actually clean. Okay, so it's traveled to this room, and it did sense that cable, and it is going to avoid that cable. That's really hard to see for a robot. It's going around it. We got a bunch of debris in the corner, some mud in the middle. Now we can extend the mop roller against the wall, but it cannot extend the side brush into the corner. So it turned the side brush off. It might have thought that hair was an obstacle or something. That long hair. It thought that hair that it sucked up was an obstacle. So it is under 4 inches tall. Let's see if it can go underneath that piece of furniture. That furniture is 4 inches tall. So it's still avoiding that cable. Now I do have the water flow turned up pretty high. I may have to turn it down a little bit. I'm getting a little bit of streaks when it's turning, but it dries clear. It just has a little extra water when it's turning. So once it does the perimeter of the room, then it's going to go back and forth in the nice straight lines. All right, did a good job of mopping that mud. Wow, it's doing a good job. Wow, did an excellent job. Now it did leave a little bit in the corner and up against the wall. So I will be doing an advertising versus reality. That's where I'll turn that front sensor on where it can sense a spill. And I do wish it would have gotten a little closer to the wall there. Left quite a bit. I would have thought the side brush could have got that. And this has a flagship price tag, which you would think the side brush would extend. But it can lift it up, and it can lift the vacuum part up when it sees a spill. So that's the upgrade for this compared to like the T80. Because this is very similar to the T80. And they just came out with a new T80S, I think, that can do a lot of what this can do. So I think it's starting the second pass. It does not do the perimeter of the room on the second pass. Let's go, yeah. So there's where it went around that cable. We have a timeline, which is nice. And I also like that I can skip a room. So say I'm doing an entire home and it's in the room that I'm in, I can tell it to skip a room. So if it's in the room with me, just say skip. It doesn't cancel the entire home, it just leaves the room you're in with it. Or let's say somebody makes a mess and it's not going to get to that other room for a while. You can hit add and you can add an area. So I do like those two buttons. I've got the water on 41. Maybe I could turn it down a little bit. I can definitely turn the suction down now that it's got it pretty well vacuumed up. And it's just going over it again. That floor is very clean, I can tell. It's white glove clean. It's got a nice smooth cleaning pattern. I wish it would have went under the furniture a little bit better. It definitely could have, but it just didn't. I think it still thinks that hair is there or something. This kind of reminds me of what the X9 maybe should have been. I mean, the X9 was plagued with so many problems. This, I at least don't foresee having problems with this. Now, is it the best cleaning in the corner? No. It does seem like it's got a very good mopping feature that's going on right now. Navigation seems good. Obstacle avoidance was good. I think the whole artificial intelligent mode needs just a little bit of clarity. I know I'm used to like Roborock and Dream, where they don't tell you a whole lot about their artificial intelligence. And this one maybe gives you more information about it and maybe how to fine tune it. So that might be the future. I'm just a little unfamiliar with it right now. It seemed a little awkward, but sometimes that is the case whenever they just release something. That's the first time I've seen that agent hosting. So yeah, I don't see too many streaks, but those are drying clear. But definitely corner cleaning just needs a little bit of work. It's going to come back to the dock. It's got a different kind of dock. There's a little tray that it moves up and down to clean the water in. It's going to auto empty the dustbin.
About to start auto empty.
Not super loud, maybe about 75.
Roller mop with hot water.
It can wash the mop roller up to 167 degrees. Now, if you're in the artificial intelligent hosting, it's going to wash it at different temperatures based on different rooms. Or you can just select tell it to wash on high. Hot air, drying 145 degrees. Now it does have a dirt detection sensor. So what's happening now, the robot's washing the mop roller with hot water, then it's sucking it up into the dirty water tank. It's going to pass through a dirt detection sensor. If that water's dirtier than normal, the base station tells the robot, go back and remop where you just came from. Now, I don't think that works in like manual mode is what I did. I think you've got to be in the artificial intelligent mode for that dirt detection sensor to work. I'm not positive, but that's the case with most of these robots.
Starts hot air drying of the roller mop.
Okay, so the dirt detection sensor didn't work. It's going to start drying the mop roller with hot air. You'll hear that mop roller spin once in a while, and for some reason the side brush kind of moves just random times. I'm not sure why. But let's go to the cleaning log activity. Took 11 minutes, 86 square feet. We do get a timeline. No dirt map, but maybe we have to be in the AI mode. So I got a lot to learn about this. That was the first cleaning. Now the next video, I'm gonna do the vacuum up the torture test for vacuuming on carpet. That will end this video. Now I am gonna take it to my home. I got a scoring card that I'm gonna score it on. How much did I have to hassle with it? How well did it clean, corner sweep, vacuum and mopping? Final score, cost per month to use. Then I'll give it my final rating. So far, so good. Again, that corner clean capability, that price has got to come down because a lot of $600 to $700 robots have brushes that go into the corners and clean. So just the early stages of this, but there are robots that have my sticker seal of approval on my website, justadadapproved.com. I've got them listed in order. I've got some budget picks, vacuum only picks. So again, this is Home of the Honest Review. I want to get you the best robot at the best price. I don't want you wasting your money on a bad robot. There are bad robots out there. So again, thanks everybody, justadadapproved.com, and thanks for watching.